chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Let's pop in. Okay, y'all, so we are finally getting into a get ready with me. Wake up in the morning, get that body together, get that face, that skin, honey, together. So I am about to narrate this entire video. So boom, let's get to it. These are the products that I am going to be using. I'm going to be using Crystal Glow Co. Company products today. And no, this video is not sponsored. So yes, just sit back and enjoy, sis. The first thing I do every night and every morning is put my wig band on, y'all. That is how you maintain a lace, honey. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and put it on because I don't want to have to worry about any lifting when it comes to my closure. Okay, honey, we are now secure. Next, I'm going to put on my bonnet. Yes, y'all, I use a bonnet to protect my hair in the shower. I know you're supposed to use a shower cap, but honey, I don't be doing all that. And I know how to not get water on my bonnet, so this is what I use. This is the soap that I'm choosing to use from Bree. Again, her company is Crystal Glow Co. So I'm excited. This is a sugared fig scent and it smells so bomb. So today I'll be using Yoni gel. I'm a little bit nervous because back in the day I used to use Summer's Eve and all I'm gonna say is wasn't happening. I'll also be using the buttercream and the sugared fig to, get that body back moisturized after the shower. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I do, I just try to lather my body up as best as I can. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna do like a quick montage video of how I shower. Make sure y'all wash y'all limbs. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, the main thing you wanna focus on in the shower is washing every part. Like, don't just focus on like your underarms and your private areas. You wanna get that whole body. So I basically just wash my entire body. Like, I take my time. I know some of the clean queens, y'all be using different rags for different parts. I'm gonna be honest, I use one rag. I know where my body has been, and I mean, luckily for me, I don't have to worry about any discrepancies, honey, when it comes to this body. So right now I'm just showing you guys how I just get everything. So we'll go ahead and, fast forward through this. I know y'all don't want to see everything. Make sure y'all get that private part, honey. Make sure you get into that neck. You got to lift that bonnet up and get in that neck. One thing I love so far about the soap that I'm choosing to use, y'all, is, as y'all can see right here, I'm scrubbing my skin. I'm doing that because if I don't hear that squeak noise, you guys know when you get your hair washed or like when you washing your hands, if you don't hear like that sound, I don't know how I can replicate that sound for y'all, but that's what I look for. When I'm showering, if I don't hear that sound, then I'm not clean enough. And I'm going to keep going until I hear that sound. Woo, okay guys, I'm nervous. Finally about to try this Yoni gel. We gonna see what it's talking about. Cause baby, them yeast infections was going crazy when I was using that other stuff back in the day. So we gonna see how this goes, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted. My exfoliating gloves is the next thing that I'm gonna use. So this is really, really important. And this is actually something that I don't do enough of. As you guys can notice, I have very dark underarms. Like, that's not hair. That's just skin. That's dark as hell. So I hate that about myself. If it was one thing that I would change, I hate how dark my underarms are. Like, literally, it gives baby did not wax. Baby did not shave her arms. And it's literally not my fault. It's just what it is. So if there's anything I'm going to look forward to in 2023, I definitely want to correct that before the summer next year. So if y'all have any recommendations of where I can go, I'm not talking about creams, but I would like to lighten my underarms. But anyway, I wanted to say that, but I use this exfoliating rag to like exfoliate my underarms, my face, and my private areas, because that's where the hair is. You just want to make sure that it's clean and you want to get the dead skin off, it's literally my favorite thing to use. You can get this at Walmart, Target, Kroger, anywhere. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I always do that last. I just want to go back in and just make sure everything is clean. All right, we are finally out of the shower. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add in my body cream just to add moisture back into my skin, because I just took a rigorous shower. So you just wanna make sure you oil that skin up. I love using oil, or I love using like a buttercream, like a body cream. Either of those are my favorite to use. For my sensitive teeth queens, yes, I drink a lot of coffee and I love soda. So I have to make sure I use like Sensodyne just to, bring everything back together. Listerine is what I use. Y'all, this actually was a bit harsh. I think I need to find something a little bit not as alcoholic, if that makes sense. Oh, I play too much. What is going on here, girl? If you don't get that stuff out your mouth, child. Anyway. All right, so we're done with that. So, you know what? I think I'm looking a little busted. Let's switch. Boom. Okay. So now we are back, honey, and I have on Everything Shop. I'm going to make sure I put the link here. Amaya hooked me up, y'all. She got my closure sitting, honey, and this is none other than the Fierce collection in my hair right now. I decided to keep the hair brown. Usually I dye my hair black, but anyway. So next thing I'm doing is washing behind my ears. I do like my face when I get out the shower. I know some people do it in the shower, but no, not me. I like to get to them ears, honey, in that face as soon as I get out, because I like to take my time and look at what I'm doing. So that's just my regimen. So right now I'm just going back through and making sure, any makeup, anything that is left on my face from the night before, I'm just trying to literally scrub and get it off, and just make sure my face is as clean as possible. So that is what I'm doing here. All right, so this is what I use. It's salicylic acid. And as y'all can see, my skin is not perfect. I definitely was acne prone teen when I was growing up. I used to get bumps on my nose all the time. Not as much on my cheeks. I feel like that happened as I became an adult. But I just like to, I want to get a chemical peel at some point, because a lot of the blemishes that are left on my face are nothing. They're literally it's just my skin now. So I think I'll look into doing that in the top of the year, like Q1. I may get a chemical peel. You're not supposed to leave this on but for no more than 5 minutes. So I'm just letting it sit until it gets hard. Once this gets hard, then you're just gonna wash it off and make sure you take your time washing it off, because you do not want to leave anything left. The next thing I'm gonna do here is wash these lashes. Now, y'all know Barry does my lashes. I'm obsessed with her. She's so sweet and she be going crazy. But I used to not wash my lashes, y'all, and now I know how important that is. So right here, I'm just washing those lashes so that they can stay clean and fluffy. Blow drying them out is the best thing ever, because you just want to make sure you want them to dry, and you want them to dry clean. So that's what I'm doing here. And yes, I know y'all probably like, what is happening? But yeah, this is my process. Y'all want to see it, child. So I'm just going through literally the entire process for y'all. Once you comb your lashes out, then they're back fluffy, and then boom, we're moving into getting that hair taken care of, honey. So now I am about to do my hair. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but I had a little bit of white in my hair. Now, what that white is baby powder. So yes, now they have stuff like dry shampoo. You can use that, but that baby powder be doing what it's supposed to, honey. So that's what I be using these days. Just when I see that my hair is a bit oily, I put a little bit of baby powder in it, and then I comb it out and flat iron it out so that my hair is not as oily. So I'm keeping my hair straight. So right now I'm just straightening it out. I'm using my Babyliss flat iron. Y'all have had this Babyliss for years. I really need to upgrade. So maybe that's what I'll tell my parents I want for Christmas, because they actually bought me this one. I'm gonna be just buy me 2 more. I need a thicker one. I love Babyliss. I may be saying it wrong. It may be Babyliss. I don't know, but I say Babyliss, honey. But you can get this at any Sally's and Amazon, anywhere you can get it. All right, now that we are done with that, we are about to hop right into makeup. So, y'all, I am a minimalist when it comes to makeup. I don't do the most. I do them eyebrows, and I do that foundation, the concealer, a little bit of contouring and powder, and that's it. So I'm about to show y'all my process. So I'm using my Benefits is what I use for my eyebrows. So you can go into Sephora and get this, and I use it in the shade 5. And it works for me. I just outline my eyebrows. My natural eyebrows are a bit bushy and thick, as y'all can see. And I just fill them in from there, and that is like what I do. I don't do the most. So remember when I told y'all in Greece, I left my whole makeup bag in the States. So I had to rebuy everything. So I ended up buying this expensive ass Chanel foundation. But baby, I'm going to be honest. The foundation is doing what it's supposed to, honey. Like, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm obsessed with this Chanel foundation. Like, it's so light, and I don't know. I just love it. Like, it's probably the best foundation I've ever used for me personally. So I'm not gonna lie, it was at least $55 or $60, but I fear it was worth it. But I also mix it with my Morphe. That's what I was using before I started using the Chanel. So I would say try these two brands out. I mixed them. One of them is lighter. The Chanel is lighter, and then the Morphe is a little bit darker, as you can see. And I just mix them. Sometimes I mix them, sometimes I don't, because it is now the winter. My skin is getting lighter, so the Chanel is perfect for this time of year for me. But next year, I'll just be using more of the Morphe and maybe a hint of the Chanel, since the Morphe is a little bit darker and goes better like with the summer. So now let's hop into the concealer. This concealer is from MAC. Again, this is the concealer I had to buy when I was in freaking Greece. And this concealer is really good. It works for me and my skin. I'm not sure what number it is, but y'all, honestly, just go into any MAC and have them like set you up and tell you what color is best for you. Like, everybody's skin is different, so I'm not gonna go too deep into like what you need to do. It's me still singing this song, child. Like, what's going on here? But anyway, so after I put that on, you just want to blend. The whole objective of makeup, honestly, is just blending, honey. You don't want any harsh fine lines. Like back in the day, it was so cool to have like that line under the eyebrow, and that's so old school now. The new trends now is just natural as possible, and that eyebrow looking very like, you know, clean but natural looking. Like, I can't explain it, but that's like the style. So you just don't want to see no where people can be like, that's where her contour stop and started. That's the objective. This is my favorite contour palette to use. I bought this from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, but you can also get it in Target. It's by Black Radiance, and I got it in the dark brown. So with that said, as y'all can see, I'm adding in a little bit of contour. I'm not a makeup guru, y'all, so I do what works for me, but this be working for me, honey. So I just add a little bit in those areas, and then you guys are going to see me take a blending brush, and I'm going to blend all of that out. You see what that looks like now? Y'all see the difference? Like, imagine if I hadn't blended that out. Imagine if I had walked around looking like that. Y'all would have been confused. You have to blend, honey. You have to blend all of that stuff out for it to look good. Next thing I'm going to do is my translucent powder by Laura Mercier. Next thing I'm going to do is my translucent powder from Laura Mercier. So with this powder, you guys want to make sure you blend that out, because again, this powder is transparent, so it is not your skin complexion. So you want to make sure you blend. But I mostly just put it, definitely going to make sure I get in my T-zone and my cheeks and my chin, because that is the area where I have the most oil at. So yes, that is from Laura Mercier, and you can get this in Sephora. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is I am going to spray that fragrance I showed you guys earlier the other day while I was in Louis Vuitton. She gave me a lot of samples. I'm so stupid. And I was like, okay, I want to buy like new fragrances, but I want to like see how it goes with my skin first. So that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm just combing out my hair and just making sure that I'm looking like something again, honey. And yes, it's giving. So now I'm about to go get my lips together, and voila, the baddie is back in the building, honey. I am back. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. The makeup is there. The skin is exfoliated. I mean, honestly, y'all, I just felt so clean, like clean, honey, after I finished everything. And yes, now I'm about to hit the day. I have a few errands to run today, and I'm feeling good and I'm looking good. And that's the one thing I love about being a woman. Like, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me routine. I'll see you guys in another Vlogmas video, and happy holidays.